Going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Lady Nika, and with the haves and the have-nots. And I told y'all I was back this week, so I ain't gonna be able to never in life get it up to you like Ashley Miller and Ashley Miller Jr., aka T Spilling. I can't get it up to you that fast, honey, because even if I recorded the videos quickly, child, that upload speed is something else. When I tell you, I have gone through so many providers trying to improve my upload speed since I came down here to YouTube. You'll be surprised, y'all, for real. I had X-Men. I'm on Uverse now, but we gonna see how this gonna work out. But yeah, child, the haves and the have-nots. This is season 4, episode 7. Front row seat, and that's what I feel like we had, honey. I feel like that's exactly what we had, because we're gonna go back down into the surrender, to that room where David and Maggie is, right? Only for us to find out what we already knew. I wasn't surprised, honey. This man he done used your body for what it was worth, Maggie, and now it's time for him to get up and start focusing on what really makes his world go around, and that's Veronica. Child, I don't understand it either. But, I mean, I guess biblically he's right. He's supposed to be, he's supposed to cling to his wife like that. But, oh, that child, he married Cruella de Vil. That's who he married to. She asking him not to leave. He talking about he got to go figure out who that man is in the photo with his wife. And she begging and yelling, asking him not to go. He gonna have the nerve to turn around and tell Maggie some stuff about he want her to print a retraction in the newspaper saying that Veronica is standing right by his side. Now, my thing is just like Maggie. Maggie, I don't know why you ain't see it coming, but girl, I saw it coming. My thing is, that woman hadn't been standing along your side all this time, okay? But Maggie has. But, of course, David is Veronica's husband, and child, he obviously proud of that title that he got with her, called It Is What It Is, If she don't want to do it, though, she telling him, She said, why would you want to return to a woman who's cheated on you with a younger guy in your vehicle? And that's when she turned left, okay? I caught that one. I'm trying not to cuss. But he then wants to know, how you know that it was in my car? She gonna try to flip it and say, cause see, Maggie had overtalked herself at that point. She gonna try to flip it and say, well, I saw it in the video, in the picture. Baby David looked at that photo. He said, well, no steering wheel in, cause she said she saw it. She could tell it was his car by the steering wheel in the video, in the photo. He said, I don't see no steering wheel. He asked Maggie a real serious question, and this might be, child, this gonna come back. But he asked her, do you know anything about this? That girl looked as serious and innocent as hell when she looked up in his face and said, no, Maggie, he already don't want you. This is going to only mean a bigger wedge between the two of y'all in the long run. That's what's really going to happen here, okay? But, regardless of what she over there talking about, he still leave her there, used and abused. But then again, she did say that she wanted to be used. But here's my thing, David. You still ain't thinking about that morning after pill. If she was ever going to take that morning after pill, she not going to do it now, honey. You can believe that. She want anything that's going to tie her to you for the rest of her life, or at least the life of this show, child. That's what she want. Now, let's go on down to the jail, and Catherine there, she losing it because she ready to go home, take a bath. She having white woman issues, okay? She ain't had her no hot bath. She ain't washed that hair. She ain't got a waist trainer on, so all of her blood is everywhere. She ain't had her, none of her little good oils and juices and berries on her. She got problems, okay? Well, she down there going through it. I don't think she ever got that phone call either. But some kind of way, next thing I know, Catherine being released. Now, I don't know who got out. I don't know who got out of jail, but she wound up getting her ass out of jail. And, where you going? Oh, well, whatever. She asked, She ain't asked nothing. Shit. See how shit throw you out? I'm sorry. Let me get it together, okay? Anyway, Catherine got out like I was saying. I don't know how she got out. If I missed that, if it came up how she got out, y'all let me know in the comment section. Cause I don't know how Catherine got out of jail. Who would bond her? I don't know. But anyway, Jim is telling her to call this judge, and she say she gonna do it soon as she get to her phone. She told him and Veronica just sit tight. She gonna try to get them out as soon as possible, okay? Meanwhile, Veronica sitting over there in her cell in disbelief as to why David hasn't come and gotten her. And my thing is, did he not just tell you last week, girl? See, I'm adding last week review in that I didn't do. Y'all catch it. I'm blending. Now, last week, David told her, when he asked her for her address, and she refused to give it to him, didn't David tell her you safe in jail? Or was it the episode before that? I don't know. But I know she should have known he wasn't coming to get her, because, child, you get out, you gonna be dead. I guess you'll be dead. Shit, that's what and I think it's a hit out on you, girl. He told her she's safe while in jail. Child, I don't know what's wrong with Veronica. She the epitome of crazy, if you ask me, but okay. Alright, now once Catherine leaves, Jim and Veronica start that back and forth banter that they do between each other, and it's entertaining. We get our kikis, we do. We get our little kikis off of that. But he told her that she going to hell soon. He told her she got a ticket that's bought and paid for, and she told him, how you know you ain't got one? You got one too. See, Jim, you underestimating again. That's how she got you the first time. Now, I ain't here for you or her, but I'm just saying, child, if I'm gonna play devil's advocate, I'd rather, I don't know, Veronica ruthless too, but you fooling with somebody that is crazy, and plus she a lie all year too. So she know how to hold a straight face and tell you anything. So whether she got her somebody set up to knock your ass off when you get out or not, she got you wondering. See how that work? Okay. Now Catherine out, and she trying to get this judge to get Jim out. That judge did not want to have no parts of that. Child, he told her that that's a touchy situation, and Jim gonna have to ride that out. Now, this is where we get to see how it goes for people with big money that fall at some point. See, when you up there like that, you treat people so bad. You know, you use your power and your wealth to make them do things sometimes that they don't want to do, or to make them know that they beneath you and do things that benefits you, and it could be something that they never wanted to do in the first place. This is how privileged people do come down. Now, she's sitting there trying to remind him who the hell she is and what she's done for him. He don't care two hells about that, because at this point, girl, you in a situation, and you might can't hurt me for doing this to you or denying you, but there's nothing that you can do about it at this time. So since I know that the ball is in my court, I'm not fooling with you, boo-boo kitty. No, I'm not fooling with you at all. He told her, baby, this thing done made national news. You got people all the way from up in New York City coming down here to protest against a wealthy family who hid the fact that their son had hit and killed a girl and injured another man. They hid that. They covered it up. This ain't something that I wants to deal with, and you gonna have to figure out what you gonna do, because I just ain't gonna be able to help you. Ain't nobody gonna want to help you. Okay, she over there talk in her book of her mind, he done made an enemy, and when she get right, she gonna get him right too. Okay, so she called this lawyer. This man ain't want to meet with her that day or the next day. That judge just told you ain't nobody gonna want to touch this case, because this case is too scandalous. It's too easy to lose this here. Okay, so she's sitting there getting mad because don't nobody want to deal with helping her get things together, like getting her husband out of jail and forming a defense for themselves. You see how they go? See, on that episode last night, we seen her have not. Catherine she finally got her temporary black card. She wasn't accepted nowhere, baby. She wasn't accepted nowhere. How you like it now, girl? We feel that all the time, child. Now, let's go over to Candace's house. And she got this visitor, child. We don't know who the visitor is till she opened the door, and it's Erica. Now, y'all remember Erica from a couple of episodes back when Candace was coming into her coinage? She had wanted to give her mother a car because her mama, you know, she liked that bus line and she wanted to upgrade her mama. But she knew her mother would never take anything from her. So she played it up with this girl to where she accidentally wind up running into Benny, and she's supposed to be distraught about her man or some situation. So she sells the car that I'm assuming that the man must have bought her that's in her name. She sells it to Benny for $500. Benny eventually takes it to Hannah, but he also winds up wrecking it, trying to kill Quincy or some shit he was doing. Y'all remember, but that's what happened on that. And Erica there, child. Now come to find out, her and Erica is like the Ronnie and Trix from the Players Club, child. They scam sisters, they scam artists and shit like that, okay? I just did it again. I'm sorry, I'm working on it, child. Don't trip, God ain't through with me yet. And she's saying that Candace telling the girl I've been marked. She said, now how did that happen to you? Of all people. We don't get marked, honey. We mark people. But you of all people, how you wind up getting marked? She told her about the Oscar situation. So Erica was like, okay, girl, hold on. Now let's piece this thing together, okay? Take me back. Tell me how this here came to be. So she thinking back to everybody that had some involvement with Oscar, okay? It starts off with Landon. Landon the one that showed her the link, the I guess whatever website he went to prove to her that this man was somebody. Because if you remember, at first, Candace was acting stank toward Oscar. She ain't want no dealings with him. But when Landon told her, oh, he got coin, honey, he ain't after you for your coin. He got his own sets of coin. He looked a little different to her, okay? Remember that now, okay? Now, this is where I had to jump off the train and say, Candace, girl, are you alright? Because Candace say she later went back to that very website trying to find information on Oscar, and it wasn't there. She could never find what Landon had pulled up for her. Girl, that right there was a red flag. It's always warning before destruction. Why didn't you look into that a little further when you couldn't go find the same information that this boy just gave you, pulled up on his phone? You know why? Because he had removed that information, and Landon probably was paid by David too, because David worked for Landon worked with Maggie, Maggie worked for David, so they all worked for David. Girl, you stupid on that. I don't see how you ain't catch that. Now you can't go pull up nothing on this man yet. This motherfucking friend of yours then sat at the bar and pulled up all this information talking about this man is top dollar almost cool. This man is top dollar man. You know what I'm saying? And you mean to tell me that you didn't think that was a red flag that someone write about him when you can't go pull it up? Child, if I go Google me a man that I'm interested in that's obviously interested in me, and when my girlfriend do it, and then I go back later when I'm thinking about him and stuff and trying to make a decision on whether or not I'm going to get with him, you think if I can't go back and find that I'm not going to feel some kind of way? I'm going to be like what you call suspicious. I'm not going to go head first into it. But yeah, she did that, child. Then it goes all the way down the totem pole to poor Miss Delong. Poor Miss Delong, baby. She said Miss Delong had made her put her account information in Oscar computer so she could pull up her account information to prove that she could take care of her child when she was trying to get her kid. So now in the book of Candace, young man, she has now figured out who was the person that put her on the Oscar, and Oscar wound up taking her damn money. Candace, girl, you so wrong, but okay. You so wrong, honey. I can say one thing though, Candace returned in this episode, and I was here for it, honey. I like that thug side of Candace that get down for her. See, that's how a true who a true lady of the street is. She knows that she has to cover herself in all aspects. That's all I'm saying about that part. But anyway, moving right along. You got Quita and Delong in the neighborhood, child. Yes, child. They done made it over there to Shea Whiteyville where old Candace stay at. Because remember, they are looking for Quincy. And his phone GPS led them to this neighborhood. So they over there looking, trying to figure out what's going on. And while they looking, Candace come out her house acting like she done forgot she from the hood. She gets up out her car, close her car door back and lock it and go back in the house. She ain't never did a case of the place whatsoever. Child, let me tell you something about black people. If it's one thing I can tell you black people gonna do, we gonna peep the surrounding, okay? It could be right outside your front door like it was hers, honey. We know every last one of our neighbors, but we still gonna peep the scenery when we come out. And had Candace done that in that moment, then Candace would have seen them and been alerted to what was going on, but she didn't, child. But she didn't pay attention to it. But you know who did? Rosie, the nosy neighbor. Yes, God. She come out there, all her floral prints and patterns on, and she goes up to these people car talking about what you doing, parked here in front. It's illegal to park here. And Quita is straight hood. We don't love them hoes. We don't love them. So Quita ain't got no hood man. I mean, she ain't got no manners, honey. She ain't got no hood manners. She ain't got no white people manners. She ain't got no manners, okay? So she tell her, bitch, get away from my car hollering at me. Now, I had to say it, because that what happened in the show. That ain't none of me adding it into there. She know what I'm talking about. That was me that time. That you know that was what was said. I'm the messenger. I'm just the messenger. Oh, my God. This is proving to be quite challenging, but that's okay, though, because he ain't through with me yet. I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn this, babe. I'm going to learn how to get rid of this foul mouth sometimes. I know some of y'all love it, but see, it's about what I like. Nosy neighbor say she finna call Popo because you don't talk to her like that. Baby, Nosy neighbor was so upset when that girl called her a bitch. She went to clutching her imaginary racist pearls, baby. I was too through. She got on that phone with her son, told him he need to get over there right now. Cause now here she go. It's a strange car parked on my street. Girl, you don't own that street. You ain't nothing but a hater. Oh, I know neighbors like that, baby. I would have been and got you two together. You would not be messing with me, Miss Nosy. Okay? You would not be paying me no mind if, in fact, this was my situation, okay? Well, anyway, child, Quita and them realize it's time for them to go, okay? You gonna have to wait because I'm finna finish this. I'm at 18 minutes. I ain't starting over. So she realized they need to go, but they gonna come back, okay? But they go on and leave the scene because they don't want nosy neighbor to get them back caught up with the laws no further than what they already did. Now David, Moses on over to the tow yard, and we see in that moment that how it go in the hood with a man. Mitch was there. David pulled up asking about what Benjamin Young was. The only thing that Mitch let him know was that Bennett worked there and Bennett had left on a tow. He was trying to find out if Bennett owned the establishment, how long he had owned it and everything else. But Mitch wasn't giving up nothing, baby. Mitch is not no damn snitch. You hear me? He tried and true. Unlike Bennett, who would have told everything in 2.2 seconds, because he ain't hood, honey. He from the hood, but some kind of way, all of that there, just, I don't know, child, ain't nothing up there, just empty space. He just something nice to look at. That's all I can say about him, because he would have told it all. This boy done told him, look, he ain't him, do you need a tow? Okay? Homeboy say, yeah, I need a tow. That's what David said. He politely gave David that tow number and pretty much told him deuces, and David drove on out. When he was out of sight, unlike a lot of these folks, they get to talk as soon as a person walk off and they be done stopped and stood at the door and heard everything they said. Mitch made sure he was gone. He got on that phone and told Benny, hey, David Harrington over here looking for you. Benny got nervous then. Why you nervous, Benny? You wasn't nervous when you was banging him up in your mama's house before he got burnt down. You wasn't nervous then when you was banging him inside the Toyo building, child. Why you nervous now? Well, he told him, I don't know what he want. He gone, but do this got anything to do with this shovel and that lime that you had back there in the back seat of your car? See, Benny, you let people know too much of your business. But Benny told him he gonna have to holler at him later. As soon as he got off that phone with him ring, see, David a real man. Even though he shouldn't be coming to this boy, he a real man. He ain't scared. David on the phone telling Benny we need to meet up and have a conversation about my wife and this affair you've been having with her. I was here for Benny when Benny said, you don't need to have no conversation with me. You need to talk to your wife because, see, as the other one, you ain't supposed to never come at the other person, okay? You ain't never supposed to come at that. And when you in a relationship with somebody and your man or your woman, depending on what you're working with, is cheating on you, you don't have nothing to say to that outside person because they ain't got shit to do with that. That's between you and your mate. The other person don't owe you no respect because they not in a relationship with you. So holler at your man, holler at your woman. Don't holler at me, okay? And that's what he told him. And told him don't call me no more. And he hung that phone up. Now, child, let's go down to Miss D.A. Chick. And she going to what random TV reviews call the FEMA trailers, okay? Side note, y'all going on down there if you haven't, and check out Life With Us TV and Random TV Reviews. It's the same couple. Life With Us TV is their vlogging channel. Random TV Reviews is their channel where they do the shows just like this one right here, and Real Housewives and stuff like that. They do that on their channel. I'm gonna put that link in my description box down there, but y'all go over there. Now I'm trying to see y'all. You sound good, you know. Okay, I'm trying to give you ass. So we're gonna break for a minute. This a PSA slash non-paid commercial. Okay, pay attention. Y'all need to go on down there to Random TV Reviews and Life With Us TV and check out Stanley and Lynette. When I tell y'all, you will get your absolute life. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. They're a married couple down there in the state of Virginia. And, baby, they makes me holler. But they very educated. You can tell these ain't no hood. Almost cussed. They ain't no hood folks, y'all. They ain't no hood. They know about the hood. But, they took their blessings and did something else with it. Gone down there to Random TV Reviews and Life With Us TV, same couple. Go on, give them a subscription on each one of them. I'm trying to give y'all something free and new, something to make you feel good, because sometimes this loopers do decide that they want to act like it know me like that, and I be gone, but they do some of the same shows, including this one that I do, and child, you will get your life with them. Baby, they is straight from the VA. They give you 2 up, 2 down, then they holler just like that. Random TV Reviews and Life With Us TV. Tell them Lady Nikki sent you on through there, honey. Now, back over here to the DA thing. What the DA about to do, child? She go to the FEMA trailer to stir up Veronica and Jim. When she walked in there, Veronica said, I'm not finna talk to you. She said, girl, you don't have to, because I came over here to just tell you about how quickly your son gave you up. Child, he was ready to tell me everything right then on you. Now, he ain't want to talk about his daddy. But you, girl, he gave you up like that, baby. Just like that. I can't pop my damn fingers and got nailed. Whatever, like that, okay? And, here go Veronica. Now pay attention to this part, y'all, because this gonna come back. I know it is. Veronica said, I want to make sure I get it right. Veronica said, well, he's represented by counsel, and that would be me. So whatever he has done, I couldn't turn him in. Now remember that, family. She cooking something up in her head, okay? She cooking something. You can't quite smell it yet, and you don't know what the ingredients is. But bear in mind. I told y'all, I don't know what the day 16, something like that. Bear in mind, I told y'all this. this gonna come back. This is something this old treacherous Cruella de Vil looking Cleo Heifer is trying to come up with to try to mess these people up. She got something on her sleeve. After old girl told her that, after Veronica said that, old DA girl go to messing with Jim. She gets to talk about how Wyatt just turned his parents in too. Jim is like, child, look here, girl. We know our son, okay? He done been raised a crier. He is used to a certain type of lifestyle, okay? He is used to a lifestyle that without us, he won't be able to have. Well, baby, she had a shish boom boss for him, too. She told him, she said, oh, he at a 5-star hotel right now, child. I think he gonna be just fine. Jim said, since when the city provide 5-star accommodation? She said, So that done tickled his fancy. He wants to know what you done did. How can this boy afford to be at a 5-star hotel and you telling me he gonna be fine without me and Catherine going? What you done did, girl? Now, while he over there hooping and hollering at her talking about she need to be paying him attention and shit because he think he sees somebody even though he behind the jail, she done kick back over there and slap Veronica in the face too. Oh, let me remind you too, Wanch, why you over here got this attitude. You know your husband sleeping with Maggie Day. Oh, you ain't know that? How you thought she got out? I mean, he got out, honey. Baby, she bailed him out and they ran up into her hotel room and we ain't seen them since. Cracked Veronica's mug. Cracked it, girl. Cracked his mug down. Cracked her mug down. Meanwhile, Jim rattled too. So she knows she done did her job, baby. She rolls on up out of there feeling good about herself because mission is what you call accomplished. She done stirred these fools up. Now let's go over to Hannah. Now how Hannah get to work, y'all? That's what I want to know. Now Hannah ain't had. Now come on, Tyler. I let a lot of stuff ride when I watch these shows. I let a lot of stuff ride because I feel you, Tyler Perry, because you know we fellow Louisianians, New Orleans, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. We right here. We know the struggle. I know, you know, where you grew up in, you staying in your car and all that old guy. I know. I got you. We family. And so I let a lot of your shenanigans get by. But come on now, man. Now, we know that from the hotel, Hannah ain't had but $8. Okay? She got in the car with the cab man and on her way to take him to the hospital and told the man she ain't have but $9. Some kind of way she must have found $1. Who gave Hannah that $1? I don't know. Maybe she found it on the ground outside the hotel. But she had $9 and the man put her out at the bus stop, okay? How Hannah done made it from the bus stop? Now, we know she ran with Lil Q. She done ran. You done let something in here. Close my door over there. She done ran from the bus stop bench all the way to the hospital. Now how Hannah done got from the hospital to the hotel to change her into her uniform to get to the Cry's house? See, Tyler, you be doing too much. But anyway, let me speed this on up, child, because this ain't much that happen here. She get there and you got some undressed female, look like a hooker. You know, they butt booty naked, her and Wyatt laying up on the damn bed, and she trying to tell old girl, you need to get up and leave. She's like, lady, do you think I don't want to leave? I've been trying to leave for hours, but he sleep, and he on me, and I can't get up. So Hannah like, girl, get up. The woman's like, didn't I just tell you I can't get up? So Hannah dashing with some water, and it wakes him up. He gets immediately telling the $5 hooker to leave. She talking about, where my money? Don't make me have to call my pimp down here. She kept saying that. Don't make me have to call. You don't want my pimp to come down here. That girl acting like being a hooker was a badge of honor or something, baby. She wanted everybody. Uh-oh. Okay. I missed that all the way up. Sorry about that. But she wanted everybody to know she was an old hooker, honey. And we learned, okay? We know she a hooker, okay? Whatever. But, so after the girl get on up out of there, let me make sure because I want to get it to y'all right, because Hannah tripped me out in this one here, right here. She leave and you know, they get to acting like, you know, let me see what happened. Oh, he turned over, child. After the girl got up out that bed, he turned over, and Hannah was telling him, because he was exposing his man meat, that he need to cover it up, and he gonna try to be disrespectful, call her stupid, ask her she ain't never seen one of them before, like she ain't got 2 kids. Okay, see how disrespectful this little fucker is? I can't stand him. But anyway, they go back and forth until she finally asked him what his parents said. And baby, he was playing with her. He said, I took care of him. They in the attic. She's like, boy, stop playing with me. Where your parents said. So he was like, look, hell, I ain't trying to be offensive or nothing, but you must ain't got no TV in your house. Cause girl done been all over the news. My parents is in jail, honey. And she said, in jail for what? He like, girl, you really haven't seen nothing, huh? So he said, I ain't trying to insult you, but are you mental? Cause he said, you know what I did, right? He said, when you saw me at the table that night, you heard me say I hit a girl. What you thought I was talking about? Well, Hannah say, what did you do, Wyatt? And he say, you ain't seen, you mean tell me you ain't put it together, Hannah? And he kind of was bragging, honey, because, he didn't got immunity about what he did. She said, okay, well, you must not know much about the Lord, because you reap what you sow. And it ain't no immunity in there, because I told you he was showing his ass. He was bragging about what he done did to the woman, son, really, and everything. Well, she tell him that she gonna be able to revel in watching all of this come to fruition. She gonna, you did me wrong, but I'm gonna be having a front row seat to the hell this family is gonna be going through. She told him, she said, I thought I ruined your life when I told the DA I thought I overheard you confess, but I want to thank you now because I know I didn't. Now, thank you for helping me clear my conscience. And she said, I got something. She said, you got something coming for you. Because Wyatt is still, he feel like that immunity makes it all right. You know what I'm saying? And it don't. I understand that once upon a time you did want to tell the truth and your family told you not to, but you still a grown-ass man. You went to the DA and ratted on your family without anybody's permission. You could have had the permit. You could have been man enough to go down there and take that charge like you wanted to do all that time ago, honey. You could have did that. Child, this thing we know, Hannah break out over in her prayer corner, baby. She crying and asking God to help her out of that situation. But see, I must say, I don't get you, Miss Hannah, girl. You over there asking God to help you get away from this place. See, God already gave you that. It's called free will. You have watched all the dirt and stuff go on within this family for years, from what I'm understanding. You never chose to walk away from that because obviously you didn't have the faith that you supposed to have. That Christianity that lives inside of you didn't make you have enough faith in God to know that if He brought you to it, He'll bring you through it. You should have been and quit your job. See, free will is what you failed to use in leaving that job when you saw how treacherous that family was, but for the money. Because you felt like you needed that job, you stayed there. So don't involve God in your mess. That's your mess, Hannah. Now, I ain't going to go too far with that was just delivered upon me to say that, and I said it, so there it is. Now over to Candace's house, it's a knock at the door, and Lord, it's poor Miss Delong, baby. And Erica over there too, child. Candace called her and left the urgent message, and so Miss Delong done showed up. And Candace has told her, depending on how you answer these questions determines how you leave. That one was like, Miss Young. Candace say, where's my son? And Miss DeLong said, with your mother. And she told Candace, you ain't come back to the hospital and your mom had a stable home. And Candace like, oh really? My mama's house was burnt down, right? And my mama ain't got no money, so she's staying at a flea-bitten hotel. She ain't got no coins. And did you not tell me when I was staying at a hotel that wasn't a stable environment for a child? Yet my mother can do it. And I was staying at a 5-star hotel. You told me that wasn't going to work. So, explain to me, how does this work, How you do this here? Child, before we know it, the old Candace had popped up. She must have gave her a slap from the motherland. She stepped the hell out of Miss Delong, and Erica watched on amused, okay? Candace got on top of that woman, choking her out, asking her where Oscar is, because she assuming that she's a part of the Oscar thing. That woman had no idea what she was talking about. Girl, I don't know nothing about no damn Oscar. Who is that? Your boyfriend? Candace like, oh, so you getting some of your memory back now. You know it was my boyfriend. She said, look, you lost your son because Mrs. Cryer was friends with the judge, and the judge signed off for her to get her child back. Child, Candace done beat this woman down, drug her to the damn door, and that's where we ended off here. I think I pretty much covered everything. This damn review done went damn near 35, it's over 35 minutes. Child, I really did some talking. I'm sorry about that, but shit, y'all know this is one of my shows. In the meantime, in between time, please like, comment, subscribe. See you on the next video. Sorry this one was so long, but I had to be animated and all that because I'm trying to love on y'all because I'm back. Peace.